Terrorizer.
We are sitting at the crack. We are at the base of the crack. Over.
I'm coming for the crack. Over.
Sitting in the sun beside the crack.
Save me the crack. Over. All right. Through the crack. That way, that way. There's the crack. There's the crack. Oh! That was a big drop.
All right, let's continue. I just popped it out, the spacer, and as you can see, there's not really any mud in there, or the little bit of grease that's still in there. So they don't actually fill the cavity, like the cavity between the seal and the bearing, to prevent any moisture from getting into the bearing area. They are sealed bearings, which is nice to see. You can see that's what the orange is the outside seal. Not too much Moab red dust or anything in there, if this thing would focus. So, anyways, guys, so far really nice. The way I got it out was I just popped it out. Read online to make sure, but just a couple little taps. It's just a tight fit. A little bit of KTM OEM grease. All right, guys, so these things are identical, left and right spacers. Again, no Moab dust in there, so a bike was swamped. Front wheel bearings stayed clean.
Oh, shit. Shit.
Taking my AMSOIL racing grease, and the goal is to get it in that entire lip. So essentially just grab a bunch and feed it into the lip from like this until you completely fill the lip, and then smooth it out. So that's the goal. So that way it creates a barrier that all moisture and dirt and debris, as you can see, is gonna get jammed in that lip.
Nice little view down there, guys. As you can see from my chin. My chinny chin chin. I don't think that connects.
Grease around the whole spacer, and of course here's the other side. The grease is all in the chamber, and then this is this beautiful part from KTM. Just give it a little bit of a press and it fits in. Nice, very nice. Clean it up. There you go, guys, packed, ready to go. Very nice product from KTM.
Try a different route. Just walk it up. Okay. All right, I'm continuing on the trail. See you in the next bit.
Okay, guys, I just put the tank back on. Now I'm gonna run that cleaner that I had in there initially and just make sure the bike works. I pulled the air choke. Oh, the negative on the battery. Oh yeah. Let's see if the starter engages. It does. Just warming up that battery. It's cold. Yeah, it's definitely cold. Okay guys, so the Power Foam by AMSOIL is for 2 and 4 cycle, not recommended for diesels. And run engine to operating temperature, remove air cleaner spray directly in intake as fast as possible without stalling. And then once you're done the can, I'm not gonna use the whole can on this bike, but 5 to 10 minutes, heat soak, restart, and blow out deposits. There's the regular idle. Oh yeah, I gotta pull that tape off. Okay, I'm gonna let that heat soak, guys, and we'll come back at it and we'll use the Power Foam. Okay. That's good enough, guys. It's been heat soaking for 10 minutes, and it takes a lot of heat to get that tranny warm. So let's begin. Let's begin. Start her up again. Get my spray. You know, I gotta have the choke out when I'm doing this. Keep it a faster rev. Now, while I'm waiting for the 5-10 minutes for the Power Foam, you can see a little bit of Moab dust got in the rear axle. So I gotta clean those areas out, and these spacers gotta be punted out as well. Looks a little dirty in there, but won't know until I get the spacers out to see what's going on behind the scenes. Six minutes have gone by, guys, so let's run it out now. Rev out the smoke, cleaning the whole system. Lots of smoke. Should almost be cleared up by now. think that's just two-stroke now. That major smoke's gone, guys, right? One more little rip. Oh, yeah.
With that. What is that up here? Is this the way? Oh, see? I was totally wrong. What the fuck? I would have brought my bike up here for nothing. Where the hell are those bikes going? Do you read? This is Coyote. Do you read? Over. No, I'm all alone, guys. Let's go back. I don't know where it goes. I mean, shit. Up here. Oh, fuck. That's where it goes. Oh, that's right. Holy shit. I don't have time for this. I'm sure I could make it too. Oh. Oh. Dung, 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 dung. Right up and up and up and up and up.
You can see just a little bit of moisture in the rear, guys. That could be the AMSOIL metal protector too, which I've been spraying in there in the meantime. So this could probably all fine, but there's really hardly any grease. I mean, they don't have any grease. So you definitely want to pull your wheels and re-grease in the first 20 hours, I would say, for sure. And we'll pull this side. Just kind of give it a good shove. You can see not much grease at all. They look to be identical. And yeah, you're gonna need a nice cleaning. A little bit of maybe the water or metal protector, I'm not sure, but it definitely reached inside there as opposed to the front and was dry. So anyways, guys, keep her going.
Oh fuck, if you don't, yeah, if that drop, nah, it looks gnarly from this angle. Not when I don't have backup, not by myself. You can see how you can miss the wrong way and be like solely screwed by yourself. Okay.
Spacers are lubed up with the AMSOIL racing grease. So is the full ring completely in the seal. And so these are, because they have just a little easy to get them captive with the grease in there. The captive spacers are these lines. You see those two grooves? So those grooves are gonna hook up in the seal. And that's why they stay like captured like that, just those little grooves. Yeah. Let's take a look and talk about this, guys, for the rear brake caliper. Now, you notice this piece. See how it has a little captive area right here which captures it so the caliper doesn't fall off. And it's got a wide slot to initially fit in there. So initially, you can see, it fits in the wide slot. That's how you can get it out of the wide slot. And then of course, you know, you slide down into position. So it doesn't fall off. You never lose the caliper changing wheels. That is such a great design that I don't know why all the other manufacturers don't do it. I mean, we do this stuff aftermarket. Sometimes we modify it and create our own little lock system. I know the factory race teams on my first factory race bike, they did that as well. They created their own lock captive system. Quick wheel changes in and out. So bravo to KTM. really impressed with the ergonomics and the being innovative, and little ideas like this just go a long ways. This goes a long ways, guys. I don't know if the Beta Example 300 or any of their bikes have this setup, but I'd be curious to know. You know, just one more reason that you can be really happy with your KTM purchase is all these little things when you work on the bike. Let alone when I was in Moab and I needed a part, well, everybody stocks stuff with KTMs, and so if you're a wanderer like me...
Wile E. Coyote for Terrorizer. And nothing. Let's keep going. Still all alone. Why are the radios not working? I heard they got music playing or something. Alright, a good time of this.
If you're a wanderer like me, full-time traveler, you're always needing parts on the go, you don't have time to wait, you're just visiting a dealer, you're not ordering stuff in. Ah, the KTM, those Beta dealers are far and few.
There we go, there we go. This is Wile E. Coyote for Terrorizer, over.
And next thing is to remove this top section so I can pull the steering stops out and have maximum turn radius. Give a little more travel, and then of course this side as well on the right, jumping between 10 and 30.
I need to borrow some blue Loctite, buddy.
All right.
I'm all out.
To match your suit.
Match my suit.
I'm doing my spokes, yo.
Oh, cool.
You know, not the sound test, but
Are you just trying to balance now?
yeah, I was straightening the wheel and I can't find my magnet for this piece. But the way to actually tighten your spokes better than this bullshit sound test. So you say you start at like the valve stem, or you start right here.
Yeah.
Then you go, so you tighten this a quarter turn.
Yeah.
Then 1, 2, so you skip 2 and then go 3. Tighten. 1, 2, tighten. 1, 2, tighten. And then so you go around the whole circle, and then you're back to, and now you skip 1.
Okay, then go 1, 2.
And then you go tighten, 1, 2, tighten, and then you go around again, and then you go to the third one, tighten, 1, 2, tighten. Always just a quarter turn.
Okay.
And so essentially, you're always just tightening your spokes. You're not actually like, oh, let's which one's the
Wetting
loosest.
off the balance.
You're just always tightening them.
Wile E. Coyote, over. Shit, there's mountain bikes too. I heard some chatter on the radio. I don't know what the hell that was. Yeah, this is gonna run, jump around this shit. Gonna make it like a little race of it. Oh, a hard hit. And that freaking Nitro move. Up. This is the golden spike towards the crack. I'm going for the crack. This is X Trail. In the sunset. Whoa! That would have been a hard landing on the uphill. Get some stairs here. Sharp edges. Walk it up. All standing. Woo! It's a workout. Just standing up. Yeah. Woo! I'm ripping my finger. Ripping back on the spike. There we go. Where are they? Wile E. Coyote, over. Wile E. Coyote! Where the hell did they go?
Down to the crack. Over.
This is the easiest way to get over a dirt bike, guys, is use the walls. Oh shit. Whoa. That was a rotation. Whoa.